Okay, this was not on my 2026 bingo card. IGN FanFest drops a trailer, and suddenly we have a brand new He-Man beat 'em up. Pixel art, arcade energy, Skeletor plotting chaos. But here's the real question. Is this finally the He-Man game fans have waited decades for? Or is this just nostalgia bait with a shiny sword? Let's break down everything we know about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Dragon Pearl of Destruction. First, facts. The game is being developed by Bitmap Bureau, a studio known for retro-inspired arcade games like Xeno Crisis, published by Limited Run Games in partnership with Mattel. It's a 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up, confirmed for PS5, Xbox Series X/S, Nintendo Switch, PC, Steam, planned release, 2026. So this isn't a mobile spin-off, it's a full console release. But here's what matters. Can a retro beat-em-up carry a franchise as big as He-Man? Official description says Skeletor is performing an ancient ritual involving something called the Dragon Pearl, threatening Eternia with darkness. Classic Skeletor energy, magic, rituals, world-ending consequences. But here's what I'm wondering. Is this just a simple beat enemies, stop ritual story? Or are they actually building deeper Eternian lore into this? Because that could elevate it beyond just punching waves of enemies. Skeletor is confirmed, and let's be honest, he has to be the final boss. But this is where tension builds. Will he just be a large health bar at the end? Or will we get multi-phase boss fights? Imagine, Phase 1, Staff Combat, Phase 2, Full Magic Transformation, Phase 3, Dragon Pearl Corrupted Form. If they nail that, this game instantly levels up. But if he's basic, fans won't forgive that. While not every villain is officially confirmed yet, based on Eternia staples we can realistically expect. Beastman, Evil, Lyn, Trap, Jaw, Merman, Triclops. And here's where this matters. A retro brawler lives or dies on enemy variety. If every level just throws generic soldiers, it'll feel shallow. But if each villain controls a themed stage, that's replay value. So the question becomes, will this feel like Eternia, or just like a generic brawler with He-Man skins? Confirmed playable characters, He-Man, Teela. Man-at-Arms, local co-op is confirmed too. Now this is huge, because co-op beat-em-ups thrive on character contrast. He-Man should feel heavy, powerful, dominant. Teela should feel agile, fast combos, more technical. Man-at-Arms, gadgets, ranged tools, strategic play. But here's the tension. Will the characters feel distinct? Or will they just be cosmetic swaps? Because that's where replayability lives. Battlecat appears in gameplay, which immediately made fans smile. But here's the real question. Is he a playable character? A summon? A temporary power mode? Imagine activating Grayskull mode and Battlecat joins as an assist. That would be hype. But if he's just background animation, that's a missed opportunity. Moveset expectations. Let's talk combat expectations. He-Man needs heavy sword slam, ground shockwave, spin attack, ultimate by the power of Grayskull move. If he doesn't feel like the strongest man in the universe, something's wrong. Teela should have fast combo chains, dodge rolls, spear thrusts, agile boss counters. Man-at-Arms should bring energy blasts, deployable tech, defensive shields. But here's the real tension. Will combat feel modern and responsive? Or just retro for the sake of retro? Now let's address the big one. She-Ra is not officially confirmed for the game, but fans are asking. And honestly, if this game succeeds, She-Ra DLC feels inevitable. Imagine. She-Ra expansion campaign, Swift Wind mount mechanic, Hordak boss fight. But here's the smart business move. Are they holding her back for post-launch content? Because that would be calculated. Level design and structure. The game reportedly features multiple stages across Eternia. We're likely looking at Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain, forest regions, mechanical layers. A good beat-em-up escalates difficulty and environment variety. But here's the concern. Will the levels evolve visually and mechanically, or just scroll left to right? Because modern players expect more. Limited run factor. Limited run games is publishing, which means physical collector's editions are very likely. steelbooks, special packaging, maybe even retro cartridge-style editions. For He-Man fans, that's huge. But here's the question. Will this become a collector's trophy? Or a genuinely great game first? Because those aren't always the same thing. Let's be real. Licensed retro games are risky. They either surprise everyone or fade into the nostalgia pile. Bitmap Bureau has the arcade chops. Mattel has the brand power. But execution? That's everything. So here's the tension. Is this a passion project? Or just IP recycling? So let me ask you, are you hyped for Dragon Pearl of Destruction? Or waiting for more proof? Because if they get this right, Eternia might finally dominate gaming again. And yes, we might actually say it seriously this time. I have the power.